Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Pacers Tyrese Haliburton breaks silence on Rick Carlisle's endgame decision versus Lakers. The Indiana Pacers, after trailing for most of their Wednesday night contest against the Los Angeles Lakers, came back from a double-digit deficit in the fourth quarter, with their comeback taking place with Tyrese Haliburton still sitting on the bench. With momentum squarely in the Pacers' side, head coach Rick Carlisle waited until there was only 4:05 left in the fourth period to bring Haliburton back into the game, which may have cost them in their 120-119 loss to the Lakers courtesy of a LeBron James game-winning tip-in. However, the problems do not end there. Carlisle opted to remove Haliburton from the game for a defensive substitution in Jarvis Walker and decided not call a timeout to bring him back in while they were up by 119-118. While the Pacers certainly would have gotten Haliburton back in if they had a chance to turn back the hands of time, the 25-year-old floor general said that he trusts Carlisle's decision-making even though he thinks Indiana should have taken a timeout so they could have gotten a better look at a dagger with him on the floor. "I'm sure if we can have it back, we probably want to call it time out there," Haliburton said, per Tony East of Sports Illustrated. Even Carlisle admitted that he made a mistake by not getting Haliburton back out on the court for the Pacers' final offensive possession. "Looking back at it now, certainly would have been the thing to do, given the result," Carlisle said, per Dustin Doperak of the Indianapolis Star. Nonetheless, it's rather futile for the Pacers if they were to continue dwelling on the what-ifs. Their winning streak may have come to an end, and in such a heartbreaking manner as well, but they can right the ship tomorrow night when they take on the Washington Wizards. Being on the wrong end of a game-winning buzzer beater is a rite of passage every NBA player has to go through, and on Wednesday night, it was Tyrese Haliburton's turn. The Pacers star said that this was his first time to be on the wrong end of a walk-off shot, although he tips his cap to Lakers star LeBron James for delivering for his team. "It's my first time ever being walked off in the NBA. It's only fitting that it's him," Haliburton said in his post-game presser, via the official NBA account on X, formerly Twitter. Lakers' Luka Doncic makes honest admission about chemistry with new team. It hasn't taken Luka Doncic much time to settle in with his new team, the Los Angeles Lakers, in the first few weeks since the Dallas Mavericks inexplicably traded him away. Doncic, in fact, is in the middle of a hot streak at the moment, as he has scored 30 or more points in 4 consecutive games, including in the Lakers' 120-119 win over the Indiana Pacers courtesy of a game winner from LeBron James. Doncic, on the night, recorded 34 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists on 11-21 shooting from the field and 6-10 from deep, and he nearly was the hero for the Lakers on Wednesday before his attempt at a game-winning floater rimmed out softly, paving the way for James' heroics. It seems like Doncic and the Lakers have already gone through so much together. They have gone on multiple winning and losing streaks with the 26-year-old Slovenian star donning the purple and gold, and their shared adversity as well as success has only served to grease the wheels in terms of his acclimation process with the team. "Just trying to play my game. All my teammates got my back. They support me," Doncic said in his post-game interview with ESPN. However, Doncic admitted that the Lakers' chemistry is still in the middle of a growth process, which should come with time. "It's still a work in progress. A lot of work in progress, with the chemistry and everything. It doesn't mean nothing if we don't win. So today we won, so it's great," Doncic added. If Doncic and the Lakers have already shown glimpses of being an unstoppable force despite remaining a work in progress, imagine just how much scarier they can become once they fully click and once James fully gets his wind back after a 2-week absence due to a groin injury. To this day, it remains so perplexing as to why the Mavericks would want to trade Luka Doncic away. It's not as if his purported conditioning issues and worrying habits have prevented him from being one of the best players in the league, and now, it's the Lakers that are benefiting from his greatness. As pointed out earlier, Doncic has now scored 30 or more points for the Lakers in 4 consecutive games, although this time, his good scoring game led to a victory. As per the official Clutch Points account on X, formerly Twitter, Doncic is the first Lakers player to have 4 straight games with 30 or more points since LeBron James accomplished the feat in 2022. The Los Angeles Lakers have hit a bit of a rough patch of late, losers of 2 straight games since LeBron James returned to the lineup after a groin injury. Prior to that setback, James had been playing by far the best basketball of any player in history at this stage of their career and had the Lakers looking like legitimate title threats in the process. Much has been made over the years about the ongoing debate regarding James and former Chicago Bulls star Michael Jordan, and who truly is the GOAT, greatest of all time, of the sport. Recently, James stopped by ESPN's The Pat McAfee Show and gave some rare insight as to their current relationship. "We're in a good spot," said James. "I mean, we don't talk. I'm still playing, I'm still focusing on my craft right now." McAfee then asked James if once he retires, he thinks he and Jordan will be able to have a conversation. "I would hope so," said James. "I would hope so. The funny thing is, me and Kobe never had a real relationship either until we were on the Olympic team. We had a great relationship there, but it was always competitive between us, until I became a Laker, and he retired. That's when our relationship became really, really good. MJ doesn't want to talk to me until I'm done." A never-ending debate. Public interactions between LeBron James and Michael Jordan have been few and far between over the years. The two briefly exchanged pleasantries during a ceremony at the 2022 NBA All-Star Weekend in Cleveland. There was also the infamous incident where James appeared to stare directly at Jordan, the owner of the then Charlotte Bobcats, while dunking during the 2014 NBA playoffs. Still, it would certainly be appointment television if James and Jordan ever were to sit down for some sort of televised interview or conversation. Don't expect that to change many people's minds about the GOAT debate, though. Magic Johnson sends clear message to Lakers after LeBron James game winner. The Los Angeles Lakers entered Wednesday's matchup against the Indiana Pacers in dire need of a victory, with the NBA postseason fast approaching. The Western Conference race is tight, with teams 2 through 6 jockeying for position in the standings. After a 3-game skid, former NBA legend and Laker great Magic Johnson made it clear what he wanted to see from his former team against the Pacers. While the Lakers gave up 119 points, they got the crucial stop when it mattered most, securing the ball with seconds remaining. With the game on the line, Luka Doncic attempted a floater that rolled off the rim, where 40-year-old LeBron James was waiting to tip it in just before the buzzer sounded, giving the Lakers a 120-119 victory. Shortly after the game, Johnson posted again with a message to the team after the big road win. "What a thrilling finish with LeBron James' putback," Johnson posted. It sealed a much-needed victory for the Lakers against the Pacers. James entered the fourth quarter with no field goals and just 3 points, putting his streak of scoring 10-plus points in jeopardy, a streak that had spanned 1,282 games entering the night. However, after a stellar fourth quarter, James surpassed 10 points to extend the streak, finishing the game with 13 points, 13 rebounds, and 7 assists. With the win, LA improved to 44-28, and with 10 games remaining, they now prepare for the second night of a back-to-back on Thursday when they head to Chicago to face a red-hot Bulls team that defeated the Lakers by double digits less than a week ago. And you, fan? What do you think about Magic Johnson's situation? Write to us in the comments.